Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Asad and welcome back to this series of Learning Python for Everyone. Before we start, can I please request all of you to like, comment and share the channel so it motivates me to keep making other videos. So let's get started. If you have been following our videos, you would notice that we have covered quite a lot and you must be practicing as well, and those who are, well done. If not, I would strongly urge to practice because Python comes from practicing. So what are we learning today? We will be learning something called list in Python. As you might have noticed in our last videos, every time I wanted to store some value, I would use variables, right? Such as the name is equal to something, right? Or maybe the number is equal to something, and so on and so forth. What if I want to store multiple values? What to do then? This is where the list come in. List is storage of any variables between two square brackets. I can name it something. So let's say we start with numbers. Let's say I want to store all the odd numbers from 0 to 10. The odd numbers are that is basically not divided by 2. So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, right? So if you notice, anything that comes within the square bracket is a list, and you separate those variables or the numbers with a comma. So the list is within bracket and every element of the list is separated by a comma. So let's print this list and see what does it print for us. If I do odd number and then run this program, you would notice that it print me the whole list 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Similarly, you can also store text in it, such as let's store maybe the names of takeaways that I like, right? So takeaways, I'm not promoting anyone, so let's just not use real names. Let's just say A, comma, to separate the element, B, comma, and then C. And then if I print this one, which is takeaways, and then run this function, you would notice that the list is printed. Again, um, just two things that you have to really remember is the list is anything between a square bracket and the elements within a list is separated by a comma. But the interesting part of the list is it does not have to be just numbers or just text. It can contain a mixture of it as well, such as if we create a mixed list and again square bracket, let's say I want to store 1 the number and then maybe my name Asad, 2 the number and then maybe another name, and I don't even have to keep the sequence. I can just say another name such as Fayaz and then maybe another letter, and it doesn't have to be of equal amount as well. Maybe the numbers are more, the texts are less, and so on and so forth. If I run a print function on this, print mix list, and I print this one, you will notice it printed it for me here. So this is the basic introduction of list, that you can store any numbers, you can store any text, you can store a mix of text and numbers, and also you can store list in list as well. What do I mean by that? Let's say I want to store a list and then within that list I want to maybe store another list such as Asad with 1. Now because this is my one element, I'll put a comma, another list Bilal as 2, another comma, and then maybe another list in there, and this time maybe 2 first and then any text such as A. If I run this one, a print function on this, so let's see what it prints. List in a list. If I run this, you would notice, do you see, one square bracket to cover the whole list and other three small lists covered by the square bracket. One each list with two elements, and I can change those elements as well. It doesn't have to be two. Let's say the first one might contain three elements. Now if I run this one, there you go. Asad 1 and 3 in the first, Bilal and 2 in the second, 2a in the one, and within that one it contains three square brackets, which mean three lists in this whole big list. I hope this makes sense. Pause the video and then try it yourself by making a list, simple list with mixed letters and numbers, and another list which contains list as an element. Go on. Well done to those of you who have managed to do it. For those who have questions, like usual, please comment on the section so we can discuss it and then debug the code ourselves. Till then, keep practicing. Take care and goodbye.